new background.
When you see men like Don
Uh,
representing black men on television,
for,
it's really an alarming thing.
oh, I'm tripping. That's something in the
I
back.
want
All
everybody
right,
to watch Say
got a
It
new
Right
background. Goddamn it,
and tell me
new
who you
mode.
think is
Got my
heterosexual
goddamn
and black
my light.
newscast.
What the fuck do they call
And
these,
some
man?
people say,
I be blanking out when I
why
go
ain't they
live,
gay?
man.
Mad as if they gay.
My
Is
new
it
LED
men
lights and
telling my
shit for my
dude
podcast and shit, man.
pushing up
Shit getting
and
a
boo-boo
little bit
about
more
men?
professional.
That
You
is
know what I'm
something that I
saying?
feel
Still
like
got to
is
get a better
wrong.
camera and shit. I ain't
His
gonna be
point
going
of
live
view
on my phone
is
and shit,
not
all
my
that no
point of
more.
view.
But
You know what I'm saying?
welcome to Lone Wolf TV. New scenery for the new year. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah. Y'all fall in line, man. I'm finna light this blunt, and I'm finna let the world know that we up in the building. Cause y'all know I'm not popular. I'm a nobody up in this motherfucker. So I gotta let people know that I'm in here, cause don't nobody give a damn if I don't tell them. So keep it locked, and I'm finna let the world know we up in here, man. Anybody who fall in here, feel free to comment. You know, feel free to comment up in the damn chat room. Yeah, I think that's some hair on my lip or something.
They're not allowed to be in Hollywood.
So there's nobody.
Let me tell you something about this rap game.
But y'all know how I get down. I'm finna let the world know we in the building.
The truth is, if you're homosexual, you have a better chance of breaking out.
I think it's called a tripod. That's what they call it. I got me a motherfucking tripod up in this bitch. We going live, nigga. Yeah, it's getting better up in there, man. My quality is for sure getting better, man. But today we talking about the voices of self-doubt that's in your head, man. We all go through it. We all done been in a position in life where we just was like, fuck it, damn near wanted to give up. And that's what we talking about today. Just the voices in your head. I'm also gonna be talking about why they come to you. You know what I'm saying? Why these bad thoughts exist, where they come from, how you gained them, the possibilities of all of that. You know, so let me just let the world know we up in this bitch, and your boy is finna get deep. We finna get deep.
I don't think so. I think because
So if you got like 5 minutes to spare, go get you something to drink, roll you a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment. We can hold a conversation in this motherfucker. You know.
Chances are there's fatherless homes because the system is set up where if you can't afford to pay this,
I didn't
your whole family is gonna get broken apart.
put the wrong name on this shit. It say voice of self-doubt on this motherfucker. It need to say voices of self-doubt, but it's all good. I'll change it when it posts.
Brought up by all that's what's happening with a lot of the motherfucking neighborhoods.
All right.
You got
Hold
women
on, bear with
trying
me.
to do the job of a man. In fact,
I'm letting Facebook know we in the building.
and we all know it can't be that way. If you don't have men present in the home, you're gonna have a whole bunch of Michael Sands. Because women fuck with who they like, not fuck who's morally strong. They fuck with who they like. So if you got the
But yeah, what's good, y'all?
father in the house saying, listen, you don't need to mess
How
with
y'all
God,
living
man.
out there, man? What's going on? This COVID shit is on the rise. Oh, I ain't gonna even say C-19. I'm gonna say this Omarion virus that everybody calling it. You know, whatever it is, Omicron, however you say it. Yeah, I actually think I had it before, man. I think we all done had it. I think the government just dropping bombs on us. To be honest, I think we getting bombs dropped on us for depopulation, not literal bombs, but sickness bombs. You know, I think they plotting on us, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all think they plotting on us? I think they plotting, man. I'm letting people know I'm in the building, man. Hold on.
So she was 18. Nobody want to say shit. Right. They
she's
You
17.
talking about the girl?
Tiger, yeah.
What, the Kardashian girl?
Yeah.
She's 17, right?
She's 17.
Right.
And the motherfuckers that's accusing him then probably fuck 13-year-olds and shit.
You never know.
You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. It's like,
can you legally fuck a girl that's 17?
In Europe.
Shout out to 5150. That's who playing in the background.
Parents gotta have consent or some shit like that.
Parent gotta have.
Yeah.
So let me make sure I got this right. The parents can give consent to fuck an underage girl. You can fuck her.
Yep.
Wow, is that true?
I don't know.
I think
exactly.
so.
I don't know exactly.
Is that true? That's crazy. No, I'm just saying. I know a guy who married.
That's legal. Yeah.
In the
I
United
know a guy who married a girl. He was 29, and the girl was 16. He married her.
because the parents gave consent.
The parent gave consent.
So what y'all think about
In Texas.
uh
So as long as you get the
reparations?
parents, fuck that kid.
I need to find out who my followers are from the get-go.
Wow.
How y'all feeling about them reparations, man?
But they tripping. But here's
If we can battle to get them,
check it out.
who riding for reparations?
So what do you think about Tiger sending pictures to some guy?
I'm just asking that question before I get into
Supposedly,
anything.
we don't know.
How do you know about reparations? Do you know how much we deserve? How much we should even start with?
Things are accidents, but I
And
think
are
it's
you
like
for
the person he is and
reparations?
the things he's doing like that, sending a picture like that, being who he is, I feel like that shit. You don't know no accident.
Gotta let the whole squad know. I gotta let the whole squad know I'm in the building.
Sounds stupid.
I don't think so. When I heard
Think
it,
somebody could accidentally send pictures?
no, they never said it was accident.
You'll never know who fuck with you until you put yourself out there, man.
Of himself, but to someone else. In other words, you don't want to say what girl it was at. I don't know. They're not saying you don't want to put that person out there yet. But
The whole point I'm making is he admitted he sent the picture out, but he said, I sent the pictures to girls.
and he's saying that this story is fabricated with this transgender person. So we don't.
So it's not a real story
So
at all.
That's what he's.
So what he's saying is he did not send a picture to
To that
this
person, he's not doing it right. That's
It's easy to find out.
All right.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to break that down.
Let's
Because
get
the
into
other people are saying that they have some kind proof.
Self-doubt. Now, let me always start off with a story about myself.
What?
Oh, because they can't. talk
Growing
about
up,
that. I hear what you're saying.
I was real shy. You know, I was like real standoffish.
Hold on.
You know,
Technology, surgery,
I wasn't assertive. I didn't grow up assertive. And we all know why a man will end up non-assertive. And that's because I didn't have a father.
The so-called real women don't even look
So
like
I had cousins though. I had a big brother and I had like two cousins, two older cousins around the same age as my big brother, right? I was the youngest out of these three, out of the three that I was chilling with, I was the youngest out of the four. So growing up, being you an automatic underdog because you just the youngest out of whatever, however the clique formed, you just failed to be the youngest. Let me turn this down. You just fail to be the youngest, you know. You fail to be the underdog, and being the underdog, if not trained correctly, you can become very shy, standoffish, very antisocial because you just don't really know your own way. You like, well, damn, I was always the underdog of the pack, and that's how I'm viewed. You know, like, damn, you feel like you ain't gonna never get no form of respect because you feel like you got like 3 chambers of respect to climb due to the fact that you was the youngest in the clique. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't. Well, I was viewed as the weakest simply because being so young and being not mentally ready to take on life how they was taking it on at the age they was, you know, because my cousin them, they was like when they was 13 or whatever, I was like 10. You know what I'm saying? That still that's a big leap in life because you a teenager versus a motherfucker that just got off the 1 digit. You ain't mentally ready for the battles of life that come at the 2 or 13-year-old or whatever, or having sex with girls and all that shit. You ain't ready for that at 10. but I was around motherfuckers that was. So they was really creating the beast. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still underdog status. So to move forward with the story, I became real shy when it came to school, when it came to approaching women, when it came to speaking for myself. I became real timid and passive aggressive. And I've been dealing with a lot of passive aggression throughout my life due to the fact that I was an underdog and I didn't feel like my voice was enough. So, you know, that's some therapy I did on myself. I sat back and I thought of this. I was like, well, damn, I always been an underdog. But the older I got, the more I became like a lone wolf. That's why it's Lone Wolf TV. The more I became a loner is because I realized that I was looking for acceptance. When I was out here, another story of mine, then we're gonna get into this self-doubt shit. Another story is when I was out here really just trying to bang crip. This I say trying to because I wasn't in the homeland of banging. Like California, where I'm born, is like the home of gangland. You feel what I'm saying? And moving to Texas, I moved out of California when I was 8, moved to Texas, and coming out here and banging is totally different than being in California and banging. It's less of a risk you're gonna die in Texas than it is in California, but you got an equal chance of dying just being on Earth. But I'm saying just the fact that the affiliation I was in out here was more lenient than it is in California. Not nobody out here ain't no pussies in Texas. Fort Worth, Texas, we not no pussies, but we not the creators of what we was banging. Automatically, we ain't less than, but automatically we have to bow down to OGs that bang real crip shit. I'm not saying the gang. I'm not finna incriminate myself on YouTube, but being a young nigga, not really knowing myself, I was watching and listening to music. Excuse me. I was listening to music and shit that made me wanna be a certain person, and I wasn't that. Then fast forward, when I snap into who I am today, I don't even fuck with people like that. And I used to realize I used to tolerate people. I didn't want to be around homeboys and all that shit like that. Not that I ain't love my niggas, but I got a real small social meter. And if I ain't really just vibing with the area that we in, or if I ain't vibing with being outside that day, I used to force myself to fuck around. Like I used to force myself to be outside thugging and all that shit, knowing I ain't want to be outside. But this is where self-doubt come into play. When you're trying to integrate into some shit, which is we gonna get deep with that integration shit. But when you trying to integrate into something that you didn't create, you're gonna automatically find yourself feeling like an outsider. Because if you're trying to integrate into something that's already created, you don't even know the background details of what created this shit. It can look good, you feel me? It can look like something you want to fuck with, but if you didn't create it, you can be manipulated by it as soon as as quick as day. So when you doubting yourself, you don't be feeling like your thoughts are valuable enough to where you can create your own life. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm in the stage right now where I'm realizing that it ain't that I've always thought this, but nobody is better than anybody. To the point where even the richest motherfucker ain't better than me. You know what I'm saying? You just advanced. You are advanced. You're more advanced in the level of life than I am. But when it comes down to it, we all on our own path. Who's to say, like, this is the harsh reality of life. Who's to say that
I don't know, man. I'm real touchy feely.
who's to say all of our path is to be rich, and who's to say all of our path is to be broke? Some people, this is just a theory of mine. Some people are here to be poor, And some people maybe some people may be here to just be, you know what I'm saying? Some people may just be here to experience riches and never experience love and none of that shit. And some of us might be here to just experience love and all that, and really the riches we ain't never get to experience that. But see, that's where what she say, unlearn and relearn. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying I know shit right now. I'm saying possibly we can all be out here just trying. We running away from something that's in front of us, which is our life. We can't run away from our life, which is why when you end up in a why me position, that's something that's for you to sit back and look at. Yeah, why you? If you feel like you an outcast, my nigga, if you feel like if you an outcast in this world, that means that's something for you to take charge for. That means that's something for you to gravitate to. That's something for you to bang for. That's something for you to get out here and fight for. Like me, the homelessness shit, the being broke, the black men being broke, and the system got us fucked up, and our women, I don't know who that is, but shout out. But the fact that our women are realizing that we really need to step up, and and that most black men ain't really papered up like we need to be. We used to run the land, now we fucked up out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's building a lot of self-doubt in our brothers, and we need to get off that. We need to get off the bullshit of integrating into something. I'm trying to find my point again. Help me out. But still, integrating into some shit that you did not create is going to create self-doubt. And that created the voices in your head, man. The voices in your head come from motherfuckers that are more successful than you. Hear me out. This is where I get deep. Since I fucked up my one point, I'm finna get to the next point. God damn it. Look. A lot of black niggas right now, a lot of black men, let me not say niggas, a lot of black men right now, a lot of us, the soldiers, listen to me. I know we intaking a lot of information right now. We taking in a lot of information, and the sisters too. There's a lot of sisters that's taking in a lot of information, listening to Erica Lachey, listening to all the top-notch sisters right now, right? There's some sisters that literally listen to Shahrazad Ali and I think it's Shahrazad Ali and Dr. Francis Cress Wilson. Our sisters actually are willing to learn right now, right? This is where our brothers, this is where I'm really peeping game and where I'm feeling in life at. So I only speak to motherfuckers that's going through what I'm going through, or that's in a lesser position than me. You know what I'm saying? So all you high value wannabe motherfuckers that feel like I got the answer to life and shit, y'all go Kim Samuel's page with that shit. We talking to niggas that's living in real life and reality and trying to adjust. Listen. Listening to other motherfuckers will have you doubting your own mindset. If we taking in black brothers and sisters, we taking in too much information at once, and we becoming stagnant. Let me break down what I mean. It's called, like Brother Ben X say, it's called over-analyst paralysis. Over-analyst paralysis. That means you got the information. That means you know what the fuck you need to do. That means you probably know your first, second, and third step, but you just ain't took none of them because you sitting here wondering if it's gonna be a success. You know so much to the point where you're not doing nothing. That's real. Because you feel like, well, I know it. And then some motherfuckers feel like, since I know it, it might just pop up. I might just pop up with a chance to say, hey, I know this. But if you ain't built it yourself, nobody don't give a damn about what you know. That's the point I'm trying to make. Get out here and stop over-analyzing shit. If you over-analyze it, it'll never get done. It'll never get done. Trust me. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I mean. I know my brothers and I know my sisters, we out here taking in so much information that got weed on my lip and shit, that, you know what I'm saying, is making us sit back and become stagnant because we thinking too hard. We thinking too hard when we need to take action. Point blank. That's all I'm really saying. You know, so stop thinking so hard and just take the step. Like me, I just now used the promotion on Instagram. I ain't spend much but $30. I wasn't finna, you know, just a test run to see what it did. And, you know, it did better than my post would probably normally do if I just posted it. But, you know, it was just like a promo post, you know, to make people come to my page and subscribe to my page. It didn't really do much. I got 18 profile visits or whatever. But, you know, that let me know that I need to probably spend more money so I can be seen by more people and get more of a chance to get a subscription, you know. But then again, I look at that as paying for followers. So at the end of the day, now I'm changing my business plan of whenever I want to promote something, it's not going to be it's not going to be to gain no kind of number of followers. It's going to be for some kind of impact. You know, I'm going to start posting 30-minute videos. I'm trying to find a way to better communicate to where I can chop down my points into like 30 seconds and say something deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't just trying to sound deep. I'm trying to be for real with my shit. I don't want it to just be 30 seconds of me just jibber jabbering and, you know, fishing for follows. I want it to be impactful. So whether it's a post or whether it's a quote I make or a short video or even if it's a flyer for you to subscribe to my YouTube, you know, you gotta. I'm realizing that this money is necessary. That's why I'm reading The Psychology of Money right now. Almost done. I'm on chapter 8. I advise everybody to go get that damn book for real. But yeah, man, that self-doubt is real, man. One thing that I've been going through is I listen to so many wise people. You know what I'm saying? It's called The Psychology of Money. That's the name of the book. It's called The Psychology of Money. That's the name of the book I'm reading. But yeah, when you doubting, what the fuck was I finna say? Yeah. I've been taking in so much information from a lot of wise people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people on YouTube, a lot of shit. I'm even reading the book and all that, taking information in from that. And but that's recent. But past 3 years, I've been taking in a lot of YouTube knowledge. I know I'm not the only one, so I got to speak to my brothers and say, you know, as soon as you hear something good, my nigga, apply it. Because I spent 3 motherfucking years taking in knowledge and wasn't applying it. I was just addicted to watching the videos and hearing this shit. He said some deep shit. Damn, he said some deep shit. And walking around with the deep shit on my brain and not applying it to nothing. That's what the fuck I was doing. I was around this motherfucker just acting like I wasn't acting like I know it all. I wasn't going in the circles and just being like, nigga, I know this and I know that. I was standoffish. I was like, I went into hermit mode. And I started learning shit that you know what I'm saying, that pleasured my brain. And in the midst of me learning, I got addicted to just filling my brain up. Then it get to a point where you like, okay, you get bored with just filling your brain up. So you gotta, what do I do with this shit? You gotta apply it, my nigga. For you to feel fulfilled of what you just learned, it's a damn crime to your soul and to your people if you don't apply what you learn. You feel me? It's a motherfucking crime. You got to get out there and apply it. You can't sit there and read no 10 books and then when the rent due, you try to recite the book to a motherfucker like, well, such and such went through it, so I think that you got to try to fight poverty before it gets to you. if you want to talk about finances, but you know what I'm saying. That's just life in general. You gotta fight the demon before it even. You gotta have a plan to defeat the demon before it even run up on you. And that's what our black people don't do. It's a lot of knowledge of how to defeat a demon, but motherfuckers still don't kill it. Motherfuckers still don't want to kill the demon. If you don't get your motherfucking ass up and kill the damn demon, how the hell you got a textbook on how to kill a damn demon? You feel me? Shout out to, what's her name? Smoke Triller. I appreciate you tuning in. You know what I'm saying? She said facts. This is real shit. How the fuck you got a book on how to kill the demon and you sitting here complaining about the demon being in your life? That's black people right now, which is why I asked earlier when I was when I was promoting the episode. I was asking about reparations, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because we deserve reparations. I ain't gonna ever sit here and say, hey, goddamn it, stop asking for reparations and get off your ass and get it. It's some motherfuckers out here saying that. You got me fucked up. They took the shit from our people. We need our shit back. I'm talking about everything they took though. See, that's reparations for me. I'm talking about, even though we can start off with the cash. Yes, we can for sure start off with that paper. But nigga, y'all niggas owe us America if you want to be motherfucking real. And I don't give a damn what nobody talking about when it comes to what black people, us as a people, have been through. Black, not no other race, nigga. Not nobody else, not no black and brown coalition, no none of that. We talking about, nigga, the shit that we've been through. We owe. It's past. I don't even like it. Nigga, past due is an understatement. Y'all smell me? But yeah, like when you doubting yourself, number one thing to me is when you doubting you got that 100. Debo don't give nothing back after he take it though. 100 gotta take it back. See, I be saying that. I'm gonna get into that right after I say this. Look, we as a people, number one thing that fuck us up is and give us that self-doubt is watching other motherfuckers. Even Kevin Gates said it on $1 million worth of game. He was telling Gillian Wallow that he don't do the Instagram, the social media shit at all because he was watching. This is a rich motherfucker. He said he was watching motherfuckers and comparing his life. You know what I'm saying? Even though I feel like he stole that shit from a damn post. I feel like some of these niggas be fake deep. But Kevin Gates, I'm watching you, nigga. But that shit's still real. The way he put it and all that shit, he was just able to go deeper than what the post motherfuckers done seen on Instagram already. But that's just an example. When you go through, when you start comparing anything, family life, money life, sex life, relationship life, anything, when you start comparing anything to anything else that's disconnected from you, or you try to, it becomes a competition. It becomes some kind of competition, and it's a hidden competition. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a way to live. That's not a way to be. And that's why a lot of people are against social media. But see, I'm strong enough to know that if I see it, whatever I feel when I see it, I can take that in and be like, all right, well, this is reality. It's not, when I look at social media, it's not reality to me. This is why I can flirt with certain women and it's not real life. It's like, hey, you can say something back or you don't. I'm not one of these dudes in no woman inbox and trying to holler at her through an inbox. I'm a face-to-face motherfucker. So back to the point, when you taking in too much information or you hold, this is a real special one. When you hold too much motherfucking value to a person, like if you say I fuck with Future so much that anything Future say, I'm like, man, I ain't living up to how Future living. It's a lot of that shit black people doing. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that shit that our people are bro. Niggas want to be Lil Baby so bad. Niggas want to be NBA YoungBoy. Women want to be Meg Thee Stallion so damn bad. Women want to be a fake Erykah Badu. I'm talking about. It's cool. It's cool to want to follow footsteps, it's cool to look at it and be like, I gravitate to certain things that she gravitates to towards as well. It's okay to be influenced, but it is not okay to try to live up and be the exact same standard as a J. Cole or exact same standard as a Kendrick Lamar, the exact same standard as a Erica Badu, the exact same standard as a Cardi B. When you're trying to be the exact same, that's where comparison come in, and that's where joy gets stolen. When you trying to be like, when you ask them questions, this is where the black community got fucked up too, because first of all, Jesus ain't never saved us from shit. First of all, and then that fucking question, that acronym that breaks down into what would Jesus do? WWJD. We don't know what the fuck Jesus would do. Jesus will come down to help a nigga out is how I'm feeling. Jesus, and like how they said in the book, Jesus will come would have came. I wouldn't even be having to ask what would he do, because he'd be right there looking out for me. That's what the book's saying. But when you come into reality, you see what I'm saying? When a motherfucker, how the fuck we gonna know what somebody else would do when they're not you? That's why I fuck with Will Smith. Will Smith said it the best. He was like, nigga, you really can't ask nobody. You can't ask for you can't really take no advice from nobody on your own journey. And it can't go no deeper than that. I can't go no deeper than that, my nigga. We'll be sitting here for centuries if I try to go any deeper than why in the fuck is you trying to follow somebody else's footsteps? Why are you asking for somebody else's foot? Look, let me break this metaphor down. How the fuck are we asking a motherfucker in the snowstorm, how would you walk through the snowstorm? How we gonna sit around and wait on the nigga? We gonna, hey, how would you walk through this? Nigga, you got feet. You walk through the damn snowstorm, nigga. But see, this is another thing. See, I'm getting deep with it. It's another thing. It's another thing that black people fuck up on. Mind you, of course, the nigga needs to walk in the snowstorm on his own, right? Of course. But it's a motherfucker in your head, or it's a motherfucker that's about to plant a voice in your head that's like, why the fuck he walking like this? See, that's a single mama. That nigga ain't got no daddy. See, if he had a daddy, his daddy would have taught him to carry a backpack. Daddy would have taught him to have snow boots already. His daddy would have taught him to have some paper in his book bag so he can write some numbers down and he won't get lost. His daddy would have told him, matter of fact, his daddy, if he would have had a daddy in his life, he would have had a car in a snowstorm. It's all kind of stupid shit that motherfuckers will stay about. And just like if a woman had to get up and get it in the snowstorm, it's some motherfucker in the background that'd be like, see, that's a single mama. See, if she would have laid down, had sex with a dumbass nigga, she wouldn't have been walking in the snow. And bleep bleep bleep. Life is some kind of book that we get before we born, and we read it and we know what the fuck we supposed to do, and then we come and fuck up, and then it's like, see, if he would have did what the book said, that shit pissed me off. And that's what matter of fact, that era has been around, but now it's getting to the point where motherfuckers are becoming a cult behind certain mindsets. Like, I was cool. I'm with the movement of accountability. Accountability on both ends. And I do agree that certain women are not accountable. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, well, I'm gonna say at least 45% of women may not be accountable on certain occasions. I'm not gonna sit in here and make it seem like all women need to just be accountable, and this is where y'all fucked up at as a collective gender. That's what we fighting against as men. That's what we deal with with the niggas ain't shit. That's a generalization. I don't vibe with niggas when they say bitches ain't shit either. That's a generalization, and also it's really not, because they not saying women ain't shit. They saying bitches, and bitches is not a generalization, because a bitch ain't a woman. So when women, if women start saying, when it got deeper, when women start saying men ain't shit. See, etymology then got to them, or some form of etymology, and they started realizing that, you know what, yeah, the niggas started hitting them with, well, y'all fucking with niggas, y'all not fucking with men. And then when we say bitches ain't shit, and bitches would be like, I mean, women would be like, well, y'all fucking with bitches, like not women. So motherfuckers had so much of a point to prove that they just said, oh, well, fuck it, men ain't shit and women ain't shit. Now that's just bitterness outside the damn door. That's what the white man want. He want the fucking gender war. Let me get some water real quick, man. He want the fucking gender war, y'all. Why the fuck are we sitting here participating in this man's gender war?
Listen, I also want to say this shit before I go. I'm very proud of here tonight.
We gotta stop it, my peoples.
But I unfortunately
My rebels. We got to stop it.
but it's
And
incredible.
that's real smoke.
Sometimes the people who are really artists,
But yeah, man, that self-doubt, man, that shit come from,
you know what I'm saying? So whatever he is,
it come from not having. It come from growing up not having shit. There's a lot of black people that did have some shit and they don't. There's a lot of motherfuckers that frown upon you for not having shit, bro. I'm telling you, some motherfuckers that frown upon you for the fact that your mama was single, nigga. And that's what I don't fuck with. But I'm not against it, and I understand the mindsets and understand the stats and the shit behind it, because some of the shit is factual. Never against it. But I'm not against condemning motherfuckers for being in one position. I trust you to be who you are. If a nigga grew up a thief, he a damn thief. I don't give a damn if his mama was single or not. Nigga can have a daddy in his life and he's still out here robbing. Fuck that mean.
to be quite honest,
You know what I'm saying? So shit, hey, it's all about what a human want to do at the end of the day. That's really what I want to tell motherfuckers today is get that motherfucker out your head. Just like, oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to say. It's a dude named Nick Chama. I think I'm saying his name right. You can look it up, Nick Yama or something like that. The dude said, "Get that person out of." This is one of his quotes. He said, "Get if you got a person living in your head, get them out of there. Don't nobody got no right to be living inside your head anyway." And it's basic, but it's real shit. It made me sit back, and it's the cause of this show really, because I was like, damn, that was a deep one. Cause it's certain motherfuckers in my head too. I still be having a what would such and such do moments and shit, but then I be having to be like, what would T do? I deal with a lot of anxiety. I deal with a lot of being embarrassed and shit, or feeling. I still deal with the sense of embarrassment, and just like how I broke it down in the beginning of the episode, being an underdog kind of builds that shyness, but it also builds that hunger for more. It builds that want to break out of that cage. So being an underdog ain't easy because it's a lot of rejection that you face in being an underdog, man. So I ain't gonna sit here and talk y'all ear off no longer. Um, matter of fact, I need to answer her question. Yeah, Smoot Triller. I don't know if you still in here or not, but she has said Debo don't give nothing back after he take it. 100, gotta take it back. And I fuck with you on that because I be telling motherfuckers, they sit here act like we gotta vote our way out of this, we gotta vote our way out of that, we gotta vote and did this, and Barack Obama was our chance, and now we got Biden and Donald Trump, and politics ain't finna get us out of shit. Politics ain't finna get us out of nothing. They stole this shit. They didn't sit there and politic with us like, okay, well, we gonna vote to take this shit away from y'all. Why the fuck we got the mindset where we feel like we gotta go into the system that stole from us? No, we gotta create our own system, come in the door, rig they system, knock them niggas over the head, and be like, hey, my nigga, this is my request, or we going to motherfucking war. And I don't give a damn how many YouTube gangsters, I don't give a damn how many YouTube woke motherfuckers, conscious niggas keep on. I don't give a damn how many videos they make. Ain't nobody started. Ain't nobody yelled. None of them. I ain't even trying to say that we need to. We don't need to expose the revolution. And I ain't saying they ain't gonna start it, but I'm saying, nigga, I'm tired of niggas talking. So that's why I'm coming here and I'm telling you exactly what the fuck that I agree with what the fuck Smoot Triller said in the fucking comments, nigga. We gotta get nigga. Ain't no way, ain't no asking for this shit back. We gonna have to take it. Why you think them niggas moving to the moon? Because it's either they gonna have to share the wealth, or they gonna start evaporating off this motherfucker, or they gonna have to dip and give us the earth. How peaceful would that be if we keep on banging and we make them white motherfuckers lead the earth, man? Let them have the moon. They fuck around and die up there anyway. I read a book about that shit and I can't find it, which is fucked up. I think the government on to it. Anyway, I'm finna go read The Psychology of Money anyway, man. The Psychology of Money, if y'all want to check that book out, check the motherfucker out. This shit got some knowledge in it for real. I'm already looking at money different. Yeah, until tomorrow. Y'all fuck with your boy, man. Lone Wolf TV, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate anybody who tuned in. It's hella appreciated. Salute. Good night. I appreciate you tuning in, Savannah Love. It's all gravy. You tuned in all 40 minutes of the shit. It's much love. Hit me up on my Instagram so I can know who the fuck you is, and I can support whatever it is you doing because you showed hella support today. Uh, you know, oh yeah, I'm glad I can provide something you may have needed. Um, tune in tomorrow though for sure. I don't give a damn if it's just you because obviously it's just you up in the chat about two more people, but yeah, for sure. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this shit with your peoples. Follow me on Instagram, cosmotheloner. Follow the business page, Jedi Cosmo 92. Follow the Facebook, goddamn Cosmo Kane. Goddamn it. Follow the TikTok, Jedi Cosmo. I'm out. Y'all have a good one.